What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? I just want to jump in and I just want to do a check-in and just see where my Sag is standing at. All over, just a general check-in. So definitely want to pull a couple of your money and career messages, pull some love messages, and then get some general self-care and see what's going on there. Just a general deep dive, as deep as Spirit will let us get on this check-in here. So this is going to be for your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as North Node. Very particular messages for your North Node here on the Manjula Awakening. But even with that being said, guys, just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Moving these cards around so I can see the pictures. So I definitely feel like that decisive action is needed at this time. I feel like that as far as your business situation goes, I feel like that you're on the trajectory to meeting someone very influential, very important, a business partner. I feel like that this business partner, like I said, I feel like that it's gonna. I've said this for a while. I feel like that this has the potential to turn into a love affair. Let's see. Your people skills are going to be important here. They're on display. Yeah, let me get straight to, like, if you're dealing with love and you're wanting a love message, let's not pussyfoot around. I'm hungry. Every time that I've sat down to read the last 2 days, I've gotten extremely hungry. Ooh. Ooh, sparks are flying. Did I pull two? I pulled two. Ooh, sparks are flying. This person could be older than you. This just could be someone that is like replaying. I don't know. So, I mean, this person could be older than you, or this just could be someone that you have history with, someone with that is replaying the events. That's the message that's sticking out the hardest from that card. I'm not gonna hold you. So let's see, where are we going with all these messages, Spirit? I do feel like that if someone is replaying this past events, they're gaining some truth and clarity, and they getting ready to come in. They are missing the fun times. This person is reminiscing over the fun times, okay? As far as your practical self-care message goes, there's a need to slow down and really just slow down and appreciate the beauty in the things that are presently around you. Learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world from all of its aspects. This could have to do with the Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But this is saying be open. This is saying you're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. There's a need to, in order to open up, because I do see that it is presenting a challenge for you, there is a need to, like, validate the past. Like, there's a need to, and the way that you're, let me shut the door. All right, family. So I do feel like that you're being told to look back on the past, but with a different perspective. Spirit is asking you to look back on the past with a perspective that, you know, really give yourself the validation that you did the best that you could. It didn't bring the outcome that you had expected. It didn't bring the outcome that you had hoped for. But there's a need to empathize with your past. Don't judge it or yourself for the way that you or it showed up, okay? That's the message that I'm getting. I hope that this is hitting home for you all. If this is hitting home and you're resonating, then we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below, guys. It does help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need. Ooh, Ace of Swords. But I do feel like truth has been spoken. But I also feel like that there like truthfully seeing, like on it, like clarity is a challenge here. This definitely has a lot to do with the Scorpio. I feel like that this has a lot to do with the Scorpio. It could possibly have something to do with the Virgo. If this does not have to particularly do with the Scorpio, because I really don't like to call out signs in my readings, I feel like that this is that transformative energy that is taking place within you. Okay? But just take this as it resonates. I must say, Sagittarius, I must say that the opportunity here is the Ten of Cups. Okay? What's on the other side is the Two of Cups. Okay? Now, 10 plus 2, 10 and 2, that's 12, that's 3. This is something, this is reconciliation. This is coming, this is a rebirth. Okay? Let me say that. This is a rebirth. Whether this be a rebirth inside of you that allows for you to open up and allow for new energies to come in, or whether this is a rebirth that happens inside of you that allows you to see events that took place in the past from a new perspective, and therefore it opens you up for forgiveness. And if that means that you bring in someone from your past, then you bring in for someone from your past. But if that means that you just open up and someone new comes in, then someone new comes in. But either way it goes, the potential is to come together and celebrate in harmony with somebody, baby. The only major arcanas to make it to the board is the Death card and the Tower card. Both of those are major Scorpionic energy. So let's see where we're going with this. But like I said, we even have Gemini, Virgo, and Gemini here at the bottom of the deck. This is telling me that there is a need to really do some do some reflecting on the communication. The communication is creating more difficulties than needed. Okay, for sure. Keep it simple. I don't know. Keep it simple. Keep it simple is what I just heard. Where are we going? Let's relate these to these three here. So, as this pertains to your work and career, I do feel like that you are running into, there are a lot of choices and options that are opening up to you. And Spirit is saying that, you know, as you are running into people right now, Sagittarius, handle these situations with extreme care, because they are going to be very important in the near future as it pertains to business. So if you're working with people, be mindful of how you're interacting with them, because I do feel like that long-term business partnerships could be formed at this time for you. Okay, communication with your co-workers is heightened and at this time, highlighted at this time. Take that into consideration. Absolutely, considering that Mercury is in retrograde at this time. Okay, but I do feel like that you have a good knack for communicating well with others, and that's gonna, like, I guess, perfect that. I would do some perfecting on that, because even though you may have good, just work on communication skills. I feel like that you have the flair of working with others, but there's just a need to really tweak the communication here. And there's also this need to, while you're also as far as like money and career, like money wise, I feel like the need to say that, like, well, your spirit wants you to be able to plan to create memories and things. Make sure that you're doing this while also allowing yourself to live and enjoy the present, okay? I will say this. There is a need to make a major change as it pertains to communication styles. Okay? As for relating that to business and career, I just feel like that's general, honestly. Let's move into love. I feel like that the situation is getting a rebirth. I'm not going to lie. With Sword and Roses being here as for this situation, I feel like that there was an ending, and now, this ending makes for a new beginning. But I feel like that in this ending, there was a major revelation here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, like up here, paradise is in the challenging position, and that's what's going on here. I'm not trying to sell a dream. I'm really not. But I'm just telling you what I see in the cards. Whatever type of happiness or joy that you experienced with this energy, they've not experienced it since then. And if I'm being honest, I don't quite feel like Sagittarius has either. Because the chemistry that you and this person have is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that you just have every day. And I feel like that there was a part of this person that was feeling like, oh, this is just a honeymoon phase. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that is just temporary. But, like, this person was not realizing, like, no, like, this is a once in a lifetime. Or you wasn't realizing that. But I do feel like that the communication is not clear. The point to this Ace of Swords is not in the card. So the communication, like, I don't, like, even if you all are communicating, you're not making it very clear. And it's time to keep it simple and concise as far as communication, straight to the point. I'm not getting ready to communicate to try to pass a hidden message. I'm not getting ready to try to communicate to shed your feelings, shed my feelings. Of course, I'm not getting ready to just go in here and just cut loose, but I am getting ready to kind of open the clip, because I feel like that by not opening the clip, I'm not really making myself clear. And there's a need to make a sudden change. You know what I'm saying? A sudden change. Speak some harsh truths, even if they are uncomfortable. But that is the thing that makes you available to see. Like, that's what makes it clear if you all can join forces. But in order to really open the clip, you got to address maybe your outdated thinking as well. This person can't be the only one addressing their outdated thinking. You do too. Now, as far as the self-care message here, Sagittarius, everything happens for a reason. Yep, that's cliche. Yep, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting here. Everything happens for a reason. And if you allow the reason, whatever the reason may be, if you continue to allow these reasons to close you off, then I feel like that you're almost like making the conscious choice to stay living in your past. When the only thing that you need in this moment is the permission to get up and move. And the way that you can give yourself that permission is to validate your past. Baby girl, big guy, you did the best that you could. You did the best that you could. There's nothing else left to do. Get up and go in a direction that makes your heart happy. Trust me, whatever's gonna come is gonna come. And if it comes, don't dismiss it. Don't become so dismissive of it. If it comes and it follows you, the good Lord means that it has. The good Lord means that that's the good Lord telling you that you ain't done with it. So let's get a Cupid arrow. I feel like that this is really straight to the point. Is this a general message? If you all would like a more detailed reading, guys, you can currently get a personal session with your girl. You can get a 20-minute session for $20, or you can get a 40-minute session for $30. If you don't want to do a live session, we are doing the 2 questions for $10. If you have more than 2 questions, you can add additional questions for $2.50. Okay. Rest. And you know, I will say that I have felt that throughout this entire reading, ever since I tapped in. And communicate at the bottom of the deck. Absolutely, communication. Give communication a rest. Do some meditating. Listen to your body, okay? Listen to your body, mentally and physically. Unwind. Okay, Sagittarius. And I have felt that ever since I sat down for this reading. I've actually been just fine. Actually woke up from a nap maybe like 30 minutes ago, preparing for a personal session that I have. So, but there is a need for it to rest and really pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that your body are telling you, okay? All right, Sagittarius, I absolutely love you, and I hope that you were able to find the guidance that you were seeking for this reading, from this reading. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace, love, and light.